Hello guys, welcome back to Trash It and welcome back to Moji. And you have the usual host.
Deuces. Be nice when you introduce me. I'm Yara.
And I'm Sadie.
So we're gonna just jump right into it, guys. Basically we have another comment which we love. You guys popping in the comment, we're trashing it. Basically we did porn addiction. If no one didn't watch that, basically this is someone commenting about that. And I'm gonna read what he says. He says, when my partner is pregnant, that at least 11 months of us having no sex life, I don't cheat, so I gotta do something. So guys, how do we help a brother out if he's trying to say, well, don't get sex for 11 months? That's a long time.
That's a long time.
I mean, okay, so the porn addiction topic that we did, it was very interesting. You guys can go back and watch it a few weeks back. And we had the men, okay, come out.
Literally.
Especially.
And first of all, just to let you guys know, we're going to trash a second part of porn addiction, okay? Because someone made a very valid comment and he said, how can you trash porn addiction and there's no man on the panel? So we will be bringing at least a man or two,
A brother.
okay, to the panel, and we will do a part 2 of that topic. And yeah, so this brother was literally saying that he's helping himself to porn whilst his wife is pregnant or has had a child, because she doesn't feel like having sex, at least from when she gets pregnant, for about 11 months. That's nearly a year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, okay, that just hit me, nearly a year. So what can we do to help this brother out?
Can't she do some, like, she doesn't want to have intercourse, can't she do other stuff?
Such as, we're very,
Like,
Go on, explain.
Like, she can help him, like, rather than him trying to look at porn to maybe, like, wank himself or whatever, she could do the wanker. Okay,
sorry guys,
she could go down
maybe we should have said it in the beginning.
do other things.
Yeah, we should have said it in the beginning.
She's like feeling a bit funny about the
It's not a kid-friendly show because we're just using some very heavy words, okay? For us it's very heavy. I know some people it's not that heavy. Okay, so what you're saying is,
she can be the oral stuff without doing the intercourse bit.
But when she doesn't want to do any of that.
But she can't use pregnancy as excuse to do anything, because pregnancy is like, okay, you feel a bit funny and you might not want the direct intercourse thing, but that shouldn't stop you from doing other stuff. Okay. That's not good enough.
Because the way he's saying it, 11 months of no sex life, it sounds like nothing, like no sort of petting, no sort of,
To be honest, it's not uncommon for women not to want sex, but we've seen women that actually want sex and men don't actually want to go
have
in.
sex,
And like most times like, oh, what if my penis is actually seeing my child? What is your child? You don't have the same end my child. Exactly. And some people are like, oh, it's a poking thing. But you know, prior to the time or closer to the time when you're about to have the baby, you advise to have sex. It opens up the cervix, it makes the child come quicker. I think it's more of a psychological thing with men. Like obviously you're protruding stomach, but obviously you can do it from
all different.
So would you then say they can go anal if they?
Oh no, that's touching a bum. That really hurts.
No, wait. Why are you just turning your eyes? Some people do that, you know. Why are you acting as though it's a taboo? It's not. Well, for people that enjoy it, then maybe that's another. Wow. I mean, I'm just trying to find where there is a hole, isn't it? That doesn't sound right either. Oh boy.
Okay. See, calm down. There's a gentle way. I think it's rather more about the positioning when you're about to have sex. So it depends on how you have sex. You can either go from behind or the boobs, their style. You can see you must be. Do you get what I'm saying? I think it's about finding the comfort zone. Too much sex might not be too good because as a woman you might not be feeling yourself. But 11 months is too long time for the brother not to get anything.
Why 11 months? Because you're only pregnant for 9.
Yeah, but I suppose
and after you have, sometimes some women, after they have their children, you know, their libido is still quite low. And again, especially when you've pushed the child out, you know, naturally, you're sore down there, so you may not want to have sex. I have a friend who said to me a week after she had a baby, naturally, she had sex, and I was like, wow. You know, what kudos to you. Like, how did you even do that?
Because everybody's different. Everyone.
I had a C-section. I couldn't do anything.
You see, and nothing
Yeah,
even
but that's
happened down
C-section.
there. And
What do you mean
down
there's nothing
there?
down there?
Yeah, but
you
naturally,
didn't have a natural birth.
I didn't want one.
I know,
Yeah,
that's
but
what I'm
that's
saying,
different.
but I'm saying for people that had natural
Yeah,
delivery, you can't have sex a week
Yeah.
after.
Yes, you can.
Wait, don't your things go back to normal?
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
It does.
Okay, well, I'm not back
It
to
depends
going
if
to
you
my-
ripped it.
Yeah.
Some people rip
That
it.
usually that always
if you ripped
happens.
it, you can't.
Yeah,
And
but
also
if you
you're
don't rip it, it go
bleeding,
back.
You can't.
But how does it not rip though? How does it not rip?
Yeah,
Mine didn't rip.
Doesn't rip.
I had 3 kids and it didn't rip.
You had everyone.
I had everyone natural without any painkiller, without anything. And yeah, after 1 week, it gets back to how.
And you didn't have to be sewn or anything like that.
No.
Okay. So how was your libido after you had the baby?
Fine.
It
I
was
wanted
fine.
my
It has
sex.
3
Why
sons.
not?
Yes. Okay.
She's had.
Maybe it's the part of the world that you're from. Okay. I don't know what you're
No,
on.
it's just that down there was, strong. I mean, the thing is, if you do your exercise, this is
Pelvic
honest.
floor
Yeah.
and all that.
No, you don't have to do all of that. You could be sitting down and doing your exercise right now.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm saying.
that's
That's a pelvic
I'm doing
floor.
it. I'm doing it
Because
now.
you're doing
That's
What
it.
I'm saying, yes.
I'm doing one now.
There's no,
Yeah.
exactly. There's no excuse,
I don't know why you're doing
after natural,
Why
if
can't I
nothing
do
is
it?
ripped. You could be, you could
Tighten
go
it
back
down.
into
Yeah.
it. Why would you?
Anyway, let's go back to this brother, okay? So, I mean, men in general, okay? Maybe what the men could also do, you could tell us what
That
we
they're
should
sexy
do.
too.
That would, if the wife doesn't want to be penetrated because, she's feeling a certain way, or if you're too scared to penetrate her, maybe you could be creative as well
But he
and
doesn't.
find, I'm just saying in
I
general,
also feel
you know.
as well the woman for 9 months, as much as sometimes you really don't want to and you're tired.
Then sometimes you
Yeah, but then something you
Open
have
the
to.
legs sometimes
Exactly,
and just
this
like,
is what I'm
oh, just
saying.
hurry up.
Yeah.
Or do
Like,
something else. No, but or do something else for
Why
now.
not?
When it's happy, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
11 months.
It's
Like,
a long time.
It's not like you're sick every second of the,
Exactly.
just find a little moment whereby you could just be like, all right, just hurry up quick.
Yeah,
quick.
exactly.
Oh,
'Cause it's
great.
been times.
Okay.
No,
Oh, like,
see,
But times where you don't want, as you
Like,
say, you don't want
no,
the
no.
full penetration, but you could
Mine
like say,
is
oh,
Even now,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't want, it's
you
not
could
when
give
you're
a hand
pregnant,
job
isn't it?
or whatever.
But hand job can only go
Hold
so
on, even
far.
if you don't want sex, 11 months is damn a long time for anyone to be with.
That's
Some men
fasting.
are so very hands-on, touchy-feely.
Yeah.
It just have to need on someone, touch on someone. Unlike a woman that just can't go. I'm not
lucky-
saying we have to
She's
go.
lucky.
But
he's
it could be
just
she
doing
doesn't
porn
feel
and not
sexy.
cheating.
Yeah.
You know, she might not feel sexy. So I think the men as well need to say to the other half, look, you're sexy even though you're pregnant. And just give them that boost too, because you have to
That nice
remember,
thing,
you're probably feeling, I'm fat here, I'm fat there, you don't feel sexy. That's why sometimes you don't use nearly the same thing in pregnancy, isn't it? Different clothing because you're looking,
Went to
you're
a
fat.
size 12.
Exactly. So I think it's both ways. I think if he go and say, babe, you're sexy, take her out for a romantic meal, get her into the, the mood.
So what we're trying to say is they both need to be creative. They both need to
Yeah,
find
it's
other
both ways.
of having sex. And what would you kind of say? Okay, for sex every maybe twice a week, is that fair?
For a pregnant woman.
Yeah, I'm just.
I think
If you've got,
once a
hold on,
week.
hold on. If you've got hyperemesis, see there, with throwing up, puking and everything, and you
Yeah,
can't
that won't
hold
work.
anything
Just that's
down.
nausea, but trust you to become medical. Yeah, go on.
That's called hyperemesis. Severe hyperemesis. Vomiting and all the whites. And if some people, it goes on for like 5 months.
Yeah.
So
More,
that
yeah.
person, don't touch them. Chances that they'll shoot you on your balls off. So don't touch them. But just like, sometimes we have to help each other.
Yeah.
5 months is not so much
Yeah.
a time, but I can help you.
Yeah.
Hand job, mouth.
But then, is it okay for the man to watch porn in that period? No, but you can't say that.
Yeah,
You
why
can't
not?
just
You
say no. Come on, let's be realistic. I mean, the audience. Not everybody is a pastor like you. The audience that listen to this, they're gonna feel like maybe we're judging them.
No.
People can do whatever.
Personally,
I'd say for me, as long as the woman is not going, the man is not
Not
cheating on his
cheating,
wife.
yeah.
I think porn is a little price to
I
pay.
don't have
Exactly.
an issue with you watching porn.
Why are you directing me?
Yeah,
I have an issue with you watching
I don't do porn. I don't really.
It's not really my thing. Do you understand? And I'm not gonna castigate anyone that does it. I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Are you telling me that if this man breaks his leg and they have his leg all strewn up in Newham Hospital, Hackney General, I can then now say because he's not home, I can start rabbiting myself up with porn? It's a relationship.
Yeah, but watching porn and
I personally don't like it.
It's like some people using a doodle and stuff. It's not nice.
It's almost the same thing, though.
Yeah, it is the same thing.
You see, I wish God would just open your window. Let us see what you're really doing in your bedroom. Seriously, if you can rabbit yourself, so why can't you?
Who said I rabbit myself?
I'm just saying, but it's almost the same thing, though. Isn't it almost the same thing as what it is?
Because porn is like other people doing stuff, and I'm watching them gyrating off it.
But it's
okay. But what's the difference between you just not watching anything and you're still gyrating? You're imagining it,
yeah,
but you're
still doing something.
But they only watch it so that they can get that sensation.
Well, exactly.
But some people don't need to watch it to get the sensation.
Exactly.
Let's say for instance,
I don't condone it. Though, I don't.
So what's your argument then?
I'm just saying.
You're just arguing for those people that maybe. Because the thing is, how about
hold on, Celia, how do you then draw the line where your husband or your partner or your girlfriend or your husband or your boyfriend is watching porn, and then when you're doing the main act with that person, how do you know they've not replaced your head with someone else?
How do you know they've not done that even if they don't watch porn?
Exactly. How do you know that they haven't seen that girl down the road and babes, come and lie down here?
But come on, 11 months. You have to remember, it's 11 months here, though, Yuri. 11 months. How many things do you want him to do within that 11 months?
Hold on. When people are celibate, don't they do it for like 3
Yeah, but he did not choose to be celibate.
Okay,
did he choose to be celibate?
And let me tell you something here. For me, personally, okay, as long as the man is not cheating on the woman, because there's nothing, listen, no. There's nothing more painful than for a woman to know that her husband is cheating on her because she's pregnant.
Yeah, because
do you understand? You just want to bring out that child and stone him with the child. If I know my husband is next door watching porn, rather than him being next door shagging the next lady, I would rather that as well. Watch porn. Okay, so I don't see anything wrong in what this guy is doing.
I never said
because I know.
I'm just saying that I don't have a problem bringing it down the whole 9 months. So I don't understand.
Because you don't know. Do you know that people that
hold on.
Problem.
I understand people do have problems. So I can't say things from their own point of view because I am not living it. I don't have that problem. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't see if I'm feeling my role as even 9 months pregnant with chowing it down. So what's the excuse for watching porn?
Well, no, that's what we're saying. There's no excuse there. So your husband has no reason whatsoever, perhaps, I don't know, to watch porn because you're
fulfilling that need.
But this guy, he's not getting it for 11 months. So
it's
porn watching is a little price to pay. Okay, instead of going to cheat on his wife. So
it's not like he's going to strip clubs or prostitute.
She didn't want to have sex because she's pregnant. We all created this situation that we're in. If I'm not getting in, why is he getting in?
Okay, because she made that decision.
Because that was her choice. She's the one that's not giving it. Okay, so she's the one that's not giving it for whatever reason. And we're not trying to say, obviously we don't know the full story, okay? Bro, if you want to, talk a little bit more about it, that would be great. But we don't know the full story. So she may be giving it maybe twice a month. Maybe 3 times a month.
And that's not none, because I spoke to him. He said none. I spoke to him, it's none.
Well, I think none. If she doesn't want him to, if she's like Yuri or maybe me and she doesn't really condone porn, I think he shouldn't do it because it makes her feel uncomfortable.
So what would he do?
He should just take a cold shower and go to bed. What? You know why?
Oh my gosh.
Because we're making it seem like it's a thing. No, okay, let's just put this, for instance, if somebody was critical ill, if your partner was maybe diagnosed with some illness and they were really ill, and for instance, you couldn't have sex with them for a year, no, it isn't, because someone's sick and somebody's still not able to say to the person, or whether it's the man or the woman, sick and they don't want to have sex because they're ill or because they don't feel like it. Are you trying to now say that the person should just be...
But that's medical.
You know what?
He didn't say that his wife had a medical condition. What's the medical?
Pregnant.
Yeah, she's pregnant. And how did she get pregnant? Through sex, right? So basically, it's not illness.
No, I'm not saying
it's called nature. It's called nature.
it doesn't really matter whether it's pregnancy, illness, or whatever. What we're trying to say is that the person's been deprived from sex. So it doesn't matter the reason why.
I see where you're coming from. Let me tell you something. Listen, I just pray, okay? I pray that God will never allow us go through a situation where we can no longer satisfy our husband sexually, and we just hope that he takes a cold shower.
No, that won't work. It won't
because before 11 months, he will bring you a 1 month old baby if you're not careful. How can you say? How can you say that he should take a cold shower? A man gets erect at least 5 times a day.
Exactly.
What the hell do you want to do?
I don't understand why we keep saying man, because as I said, if a man was ill and he couldn't have sex with his wife, and the woman, they would be like, oh, your husband is ill, he can't whatever, just chill. So they'll expect the woman to be able to stay with that sex for a year.
That's when the woman will then go and use her sex toys.
Yeah,
that's when she will then go and use her sex toys. But unfortunately, a man, they don't have enough, except you're gay, you know. But men don't have sex toys to use. So the only sex toys they will depend on is the wife helping them or the internet.
No, I think.
So what you're saying to me now, for 11 months, bro here should go and take a cold shower.
Take a cold shower. Think about me when I wasn't pregnant.
Because if you know that's not gonna wash. You know that's not gonna wash.
And not only that,
wishful thinking.
It's only if a man doesn't find. Some men as well don't find pregnant.
Even when Joseph, God forgive me. Even when Joseph found out that Mary was pregnant and he didn't do anything with her, he was vexed. He was vexed. What is all this? That is my job.
Look, guys, to do a little dance.
To be honest,
he shouldn't have to go.
How is she gonna dance?
She should do a little twerking for him with a big belly and whatever, and then he could come with that. Because why should he go and watch a video? No, see me naked, pregnant. Unless he's thinking like, oh, you're pregnant, I don't find you attractive. Which some men don't really find pregnant women attractive. But really, she could put on something sexy if she's whatever.
She's the one that don't want to give it up.
Yeah, she doesn't have to have sex with him. She could just do a little twerking, and maybe he could get a hard on from that, and then jerk off.
But she's not helping the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She should do stuff like that.
Listen, she should do stuff like that. What we're trying to see now, you've deviated from what you were saying just now. She has. Because what we were saying initially was the other ways that he could be satisfied, wanking, and what you've just said. But now you're saying no, go and take a cold shower and
no, I'm just saying, if she doesn't want to do that, not everybody likes to give head and do all the whatever. Some people is like, oh, I can't be like,
you know what, give me a hand gesture.
But you see, when I was pregnant, can I say something? When I was pregnant, as you say, sometimes you're tired, your libido is
not sometimes,
and you're thinking,
all the time you're damn tired.
Well, no, because some bits I was like, give it to me. You're like horny. You have your time. And there would be times where I would be tired, he'd come in, he's like, giving you the sort of vibe that he wants, and then I'll be thinking, hold on, it's been a week, and I have not given him any, or there's nothing. And I would just be like, reach over, give him a little blowjob, or whatever he wants, because how I look at it, rightfully as you say, he is a man.
Yeah, but you are still
and at the end of the day,
it doesn't have to be full.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be full. So just to give him a little hand job.
Hold on, we haven't been sitting here all this time saying that the woman has to now give him a full blown sex. We're saying that
something.
There are other things that can be done. He can be creative and say, okay, babes, if you don't want to do this, there's there are other things that we can do, and they can figure it out for themselves. But what you guys are saying that is,
if she doesn't want it.
If she doesn't want it, if she doesn't even want to do that, she should just go and take a cold shower. So what if she says to him, okay, babes, you know what, maybe watch porn and satisfy yourself, I'm really tired.
What if she says that? I don't have an issue. What Moji and I are saying is that it's not every day that you will get sex from a pregnant
woman. You don't even get sex from a non-pregnant woman every day.
Exactly. But you must know that, okay, within that week, your man has not come, which means you need to have that.
You should be worried like, okay, babe, you're asking, what are you getting?
You're putting time scales, and at the end of the day.
But that's just me.
Yeah, but not everybody has to. I know married couple, and they are happy that they don't have sex every week. Sometimes they don't even have sex every month.
What kind of relationship.
Yeah, but everyone's sexual kind of what do you call it? It's different. Some people need sex every day. Some people don't, and actually, some people might prefer to date somebody that doesn't have that high sex drive, because the risk of, I've known a friend of mine who didn't want to date a girl because she wants to have sex all the time, and he's thinking, gosh, if anything not only that, no, she didn't think, and he's thinking, God, if anything happens to me and I maybe don't want to have sex or whatever, she likes sex that much, like all the time, she'll probably go and cheat, and people like that do end up cheating. So actually, I would probably prefer somebody that doesn't need sex every week or every month. Just like, have sex when you just feel, when you connect. You don't have to say, oh, you haven't had it for a week, you haven't had it for, so no, you shouldn't be doing that.
I'm just gonna go back to what you said earlier, Moji, about someone maybe having an illness, cancer, whatever, God forbid, and you know, even in that situation, it doesn't mean that the person, the partner who's now looking after their partner who's got this illness would still not want to have sex. So what do they do? What do you think they should do? So if that partner is been sick for a year, are you expecting them to just stop?
I feel you have to sacrifice. And I'm not saying porn is bad or whatever, because some people might not even like doing porn and they might be in that situation. So we shouldn't be like porn is the...
No, it's not a cure. I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying that because, okay, let's talk about porn.
You might have somebody who is ill and their partner can't have sex, and they might not really be the kind of people that like porn anyway, but they're in that situation. Yeah, take a cold shower and go to bed.
So can they not use sex toys or whatever to
but
themselves?
I'm not really into sex toys, and I can't imagine maybe you might if God forbid, if someone was that situation, you weren't into those things, you might want to try it, but you might try it and you might still not like it. So my thing is that
I'm just trying to be really realistic. I'm because as you said, I'm just trying to be realistic.
Sex is not the be end all and all.
I'm just saying it because as human beings, we're sexual beings. So at some point, maybe once in the next 6 months, you might
want it.
Can I
take a cold shower and go to bed?
Sometimes I think we kind of lay so much emphasis on sex. Relationship, people connect.
Yeah, people can do without sex for a long time, you know.
But they're not connecting at anything. There's no flirtation, there's nothing going on.
No, hold on, Sharon. This couple is just an isolated, I want to believe it's an isolated situation. So there's far deeper issues that we're unaware of. This sex is just on top of the layer of their home.
Yeah.
Because if you, like what you're saying, they're not connecting, they're not vibing, they're not talking.
Yeah,
then there's the bigger kettle of fish than watching porn here.
Yeah.
So, sorry, bro, I'm not using you guys yet, but there's some underlying issues. But I want to go back to the fact that, okay, there are some times when people have been unwell. You and I have known someone that's been unwell and they've been out of action. But the partner is there, emotionally.
But he's still there, which means...
Hold on. Yeah. Sex does not say I don't love you.
Yeah. No, that's not what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong.
Exactly.
That's not what I'm saying, okay? What I'm saying is, for that partner, how do you, if you felt the urge to you know, you felt the sexual urge, wanted sex, what would you then do? Can you masturbate then? To satisfy yourself.
That's what I said.
Listen, no. Sorry, Moji. I'm not talking about the partners. I'm not talking about the person that's unwell. I'm talking about God for you now. That has that person that's unwell. Yeah. So can you masturbate then to satisfy?
But if you're into that, some people might not be into that. And what I'm trying to say is, if you're not into masturbating, you're not into the rabbit or whatever. Take a cup. Listen, the reason why I say take a cold shower and go to bed. If you are for instance, there's people that are single that don't have a boyfriend and have been single for a long time and they feel like having sex. Are you just gonna say that, because if they're not into rabbit or they're whatever and they feel like having sex? What you would usually do is like, if you take a cold shower, go to bed, distract yourself, you'll sleep and the next morning
so for 1 year you're gonna take a cold shower and distract yourself.
I've actually got friends. They don't choose to be celibate, but they're
It's probably true though. They probably have to get it out. No, you see, the thing is, we're being biased. Can I stop?
That's what I'm saying.
No, can I stop it? I think we're being biased because we're women.
Who are the we?
No. The thing is,
when I used to take a cold shower.
No, but it's true. This is what I'm saying, because the thing is, women, we could be celibate for a long time without playing with ourselves, which, as you were saying, we can stop ourselves and say, okay, we're not gonna touch ourselves. We're not gonna do anything, as you say, take a cold shower and go to bed. Men can't.
No, I
For
can't.
some
No, I
reason.
don't think you should say men can't.
They
I think
can't because
individual
literally
people-
they have wet dreams. They literally
Okay,
can't.
the thing is, we're gonna go on and on and on. But see, me, I'm a very realistic person. Okay, I do not believe that anybody can take a cold shower and go to bed for 1 year. Okay,
I think.
I don't believe, especially when you're married. Okay, when you're married, and I don't believe that will work.
The thing is, if you take a shower and the
Help
and the
yourself out.
and the
That's what
fantasy
I'm saying.
hasn't gone, what
Help
do you
your
do then?
partner.
Because what the
when I say
following day you get up and you think, oh, this urge haven't gone. Because you know,
Because it doesn't
no,
go.
because what I'm saying,
And immerse yourself.
you love it because it has happened to me where I hadn't had sex for a whole year, you know, one thing, and then in your dreams,
You are having
bloody having sex because it's so into your subconscious mind.
The Nigerian in me that
You
was
get up and you
thinking
get more
about
horny. More horny. No, you get up. No, I'm being realistic. You get
what
up.
happens to you?
You're like, ooh, that feels good. You get up and then you're more miserable because you're thinking, boy, that was so good. I didn't want that to stop. And then you're thinking,
Okay.
Me
okay,
don't know that
you
one.
know. No, but I'm just saying, subconsciously, it
So,
will still
hold on, Sherry.
be in the
So
back
you've
of
been
your
having sex in
head.
your dreams the whole bloody
No, I did not say
and then
for whole
you wake
year.
up, you
No, I
want
did not.
more.
No, I didn't say for whole year. I just said sometimes the urges is so much, yes, subconsciously.
It gets into your
It gets to you. It's just like when you stress,
Mm.
subconsciously sometimes you have nightmares about the stress. And I'm saying it's the same with sex. Basically, you will have some kind of dream relating to sexual activity, and because you're feeling so good in it,
You want to continue.
no, I didn't say you want to continue. I'm just saying you get up frustrated, thinking that was so good, you
What
know.
if you have more?
Yeah, exactly.
Then you go back to sleep and do it.
No, I tried that, but it didn't come back.
have the same
It
thing.
didn't come back. It
Always
didn't
have
come
the same-
back.
can't
It
always have
didn't
the
come
same
back.
thing. I mean, the thing is, well, Moji, I think what you're saying is all nice and good, but I think it's the most unrealistic thing I've heard this week. Take a cold shower.
But then the thing is,
Doesn't
can I stop? But the thing is for guys, yes, having you know,
Hard
a
on.
hard on.
Mm.
That's not something
Yeah.
fake. That is something that is
Real.
natural.
Can
Yeah,
I
yeah,
say
yeah.
something?
Because
Yeah,
the man
there's
has a
something
hard on,
that
doesn't
doesn't
have to
no,
have sex.
it doesn't-
though.
Let me tell. No, there's something called paraphism.
What is it?
What's that?
It's like it happens. It's just a flow of blood.
Yeah.
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 It doesn't mean
So
it
what do you do then? What do you
Let
do
me
then?
go down.
Listen, you can't say that every time a man has the hard on means he wants to have sex because
I'm not saying it's always.
Yeah, but because a man could be at work and he sees a woman who has a hard on, does that mean he's gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna have sex now?
No,
yeah,
that's
so
not what
a man can have a hard on
we're
and
trying to
chill.
say is to think about sex more
It's
throughout the
natural for
day,
them.
right?
Yeah.
No, they're
You
very
understand?
sexual human
They
beings.
do.
I'm not
You know?
disputing that, but I'm just trying to correct
Because
that.
you can be stressed. You and your husband can be, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. And you're really stressed out, and the man will say, okay, babes, let's go and relax.
Because it
That will
distresses
take- And
them.
you're like
It's
really
a good.
So you know
Yeah.
about the good, the makeup
It makes
sex.
you glow.
Yeah,
When
it's the
you're done.
makeup sex, isn't it? What they
yeah.
call the makeup sex.
Why
It's
you
when you know you have your fight and you go and you do your makeup sex. It does de-stress
Yeah.
the man. So can you imagine a man that have no sex for 11 months? What
People
kind of
do it.
anger is probably in there?
People in the seminary do it for the rest of their years. They've taken a
Yeah,
vow
but
of
they
celibacy.
took a vow. He did
Yeah,
not
I
take
took
a
a vow
vow.
to be married to you. It's
Did-
sickness
yeah,
and
but
in
did
health.
he take a
So
vow?
Is it
Wait,
not
when
married
the
to
man
you?
is sick.
Hold on.
He's married to
Hold
his
on.
wife,
Is he
yeah.
not married to his
Yeah,
wife?
he's
He
not
took a
married.
vow.
What I'm saying
No,
is-
maybe no, I'm gonna be judgy.
They-
Maybe they're doing it
they-
the wrong way. They should be married. There's a vow.
saying-
And
what
the
I'm
vow
saying
says,
is-
hold on, see there. The vow says
Yeah.
sickness
And
and
in
in health.
yeah.
Till death do us part. So
Yeah.
even if I'm not getting
So that is sickness and in health. It doesn't mean that you should be taking a cold shower if there's a sickness and health issue. It means you can
it means if I'm
devise
sick,
other
you're
ways.
sick. It means if I'm well, you're well.
So you cannot divide other ways to satisfy.
I never said I have an issue with helping
No, because
you.
until they're saying that we should go and take a cold shower, that the
I think
person
you have
should
an
take
issue with
shower.
a cold shower.
I think the
First
thing
of all, it used to be a warm bath, not even a cold shower.
I think the
okay?
thing is we just mixed it, getting pregnancy mixed up with illness because they said I don't think pregnancy is an illness. as
No,
you
it's not
said.
an illness.
It's not
No,
illness,
we
yeah.
know it's not an illness,
So
I'm
for
just trying
us to be judging this on, oh, you know, the woman.
No.
I think
No, but you
11
can't
months
be
is
talking
too
about
much.
the private. It's the same thing. What if a man can't? There's some men as well that can't always erect and whatever, and
yeah.
people have sexual issues in their marriage. Some women be like, oh, should I cheat? My husband can't always whatever. But it doesn't mean you just have to soldier it.
no, but we've covered that. But a guy
Yeah,
did say
it's
that
okay.
what he did is give her the right to go out and sleep, because he know that he can't provide that part of the sexual life. No, but he seemed to be fine. So this is one thing. It just depends. So guys, basically that's the end of that. So we would love to hear your comments, please, about this, because I'm sure you guys probably have a different take and probably something that we didn't even imagine about. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and remember to subscribe as usual. Go onto YouTube, Trash It, Instagram, Facebook. We're all there. And guys, remember, if there's any topic as well that you guys would love for us to trash, please, because we're getting so many comments now asking for us to trash different topics, and we love it. So thank you for watching, and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.